Okay, now we're talking. We have tea. The dogs have been corralled. Hey, Fuzzy, how you doing? Okay. What did I get done last time? See if I have to go through this horrendous process of trying to remember what I was doing. No, Ted, you've got to stay in here, buddy. You got to stay in here. I'm sorry. Come and sit on your bed. Let's see. Get log. We did, preferences and categories. That's right. So what did we actually do? We added JSON B type. JSON B column. Fighting with remembering how to program and Go. That's exactly right. That's exactly what it was. And we fixed a bug in Big. Ted, you can't be just sitting there and crying all night. Come on. Come here. Ted, come. On your bed. On your bed, please. On your bed. Good boy. Good boy. On your bed. On your bed. Come on. Good boy. Yes. Okay. Hopefully he'll sort himself out. I think he wants to go back and sit on the couch, but that's just not going to happen tonight. So too bad. Too freaking bad. Okay, yes. So location ID preferences, list categories, and I do believe it was passing tests. What kind of test do we actually write? Preferences, we don't have a preferences test apparently. What is it? Is it categories? Categories integration test, there it is. Right, because we had to add categories in order to set preferences. Preferences JSON B. Teddy, you can't go out, so just sort it. Man, what a whiny dog. Never gets his way. Poor deprived dog. Never gets to go anywhere or eat any food or, you know, be pampered or have many beds throughout the house. Never gets any of that stuff. So that probably means got some web dev to do tomorrow, and I'm dreading it. Haven't done any web dev for a week. Yeah, it doesn't take long to forget, eh? It doesn't take long at all. So in users test, we had preferences and we set project categories to 1. That was the change that we made. Yeah, this thing. Okay. The rest of it was done in 2023. Jeez, I've been working on this for too long. Okay, cool. So we kind of got that working. Did we have a get route for it, or did we add it to... It's like mum's dog, we starve him and never give him cuddles. I know, right? And then we take him out back into the rain and leave him there for hours on end. It's dreadful. It's a dreadful life. Ted, you've got a perfectly comfortable bed over here. You don't have to lie on the carpet. Good grief. So the question is preferences coming back with the response now? Response user. Or are we doing categories? No, response user. Preferences. No, apparently not. So what did that test get back? Right, so the attributes should include preferences with project categories in them. So now that should mean that the 3 very soft warm beds he gets to choose from in the lounge is just a crime against dogs. I know. It's the thing with beds, you never stop at one. You always get them more than one because you think, oh, I might need one in the other room. Ted is not a particularly vocal dog normally, but he has these kind of warbles, you know, or almost whines or singing that he does when he's displeased with something. He really wants to go back and lie on the couch. He would probably be fine out there. I just don't trust the other one not to destroy a thing. Now we have a cat. So the cat also has 3 beds. Perfectly sensible. Equity, that's what it's about. Equity. So users response or user resource maybe. Yeah, preferences, and it's a byte array. That's right. And we had all those issues with the copier. I remember now. So I wonder if that's going to come back in a useful form or if it's going to come back horrible and I'll have to do things to it in the UI. Oh no, it should just come back as like, because we've already tested that in the test, right? It comes back as a UN8. It should be fine. Oh, the only thing would be, yeah, no, that should be fine. It should get translated, and if it doesn't, we'll just do a 2JSON or whatever. Okay. All right, so I guess the thing to do would be to see, do we have a way to set that now? We do, because of preferences, project categories. So we need a way to get a list of those categories so that they can be displayed in the client. Do we have that? Do we have category router has permission list categories? And then in our category test, we should have 8 categories. Okay. Does it return them with their names? Can't show favoritism. Go types are wacky. Bad Cop's job also has them fighting with Go and type inference to TypeScript. A bit wacky, right? No, I wouldn't say they're wacky. I think they're just, they have, it's a lot stricter type handling, type management than TypeScript is, but I wouldn't say they're wacky. I don't know. Most people complain about Go's error management because it's really strict about managing errors, but I don't know about its type system seems pretty normal to me. I don't know. I don't use TypeScript with it a lot, so couldn't really tell you. So in theory, I can now request, having said this was going to be a Go stream, I think I can switch back to, what does the ticket actually say? No, we're not doing KiwiBit tonight. Much as I would like to, because I'm enjoying that at the moment. What are we actually working on? Save project preferences via put user's ID. Okay. There aren't any tasks being tracked yet. There aren't any issues being tracked yet. So I think, this is really 2 tasks, the API stuff that we're doing now. And I'm not going to bother creating issues for this. I'm just going to go, oh, maybe I will. I'll see, but what we want is this to work. So API support. I can't add things to the API project from here, can I? I have to actually physically create them in the API project. That's frustrating. GitHub projects just sometimes doesn't cut the mustard for these things. I think what we want is, let's just search to make sure we haven't got it. Ted, you are getting on my last nerve. Come and sit down. Come on. Come and have a snack. Come here. Look, I've got food for you. Come here. Come, not you. You've had some. Come here, Ted. On your bed, please. Not you. On your bed. Lie down. Lie down. Properly. Okay, good boy. Stay there. You cannot sit at the door and sing until we let you out, because it's not going to happen. Lie down. Lie down, please. You're a stubborn dog. Lie down. Go on. Go on. Excuse me while I educate my dog. Poor Ted. He's a sad, sad, sad puppy. Lie down. Ooh, lie down. Yeah. Good boy. That's right. That is what good dogs do. Sort of. Look at the reluctance. The sheer reluctance. You get a little treat for that. Good boy. You lie down and all. Go on. Oh, boy. Okay. Poor, poor Ted. It's a terrible hardship. And he's off again. Unbelievable. Well, too bad. I'll ignore him. Okay, so. No. Education. Do you really want me to start throwing things at you? I probably won't, but it's tempting. Okay, concentration, even despite the dogs. Concentration is preferences. We have nothing to do with preferences. I just want to go in the lounge. But then if he wants to, the other one will, and I can't trust the other one, so they both have to stay here. Okay, so we create a new issue. And we go categories, route. I already know what that is. And we add it to the app project. And we give it the label API or route. Ted, it's Tilly's fault you're here, exactly. Not schema. It is actually schema because I had to make a schema change. And milestone is internal release. But that's a different milestone. It's in the UI project repo. Okay, so there's that, and then the other part of the puzzle is add preferences to user. That is also a schema change. Endpoint, that was what I was looking for. Projects, app project, and I know it seems ridiculous to make tickets for these, but it really does help me keep track of what I've been doing. Okay. Now we've got a ticket that we can add to the app project. Okay. Where am I? Yes. We're having trouble rendering your task list. That never used to do that. Oh, that's annoying. Come on. So I can't edit this now? That's super annoying. You used to be able to just put a link in. Oh, man. Can I seriously not edit this now? Oh, here we go. There we go. Not... What? They actually cancelled this task list API beta. They decided not to implement it after a while. So I guess I can't... Nope. Let's go with add categories to API. What? Wow, this is buggier than I thought. And use API preferences from UI in 1.1.1. We can convert that to a ticket if it'll ever give me a menu, which it seems to not want to do. Fuck's sake. There we go. Convert to issue. This one really should link to an issue, but I don't know how to do that. Maybe, I swear I've had other issues that link to them. No, we got one line down and one lying in despair next to the little grate that's preventing him from leaving. Like a giant baby. A giant, giant baby. I swear you used to be able to put a link in these that... Maybe if I just link to... Maybe if I just add the link? That'll do. Oh, now it links to it. God damn it. If you tell me you can't render it now, I'm going to be very upset. It's so annoying. Okay, so bucket, API. Shitty. You poor, poor dog. What happened to preferences? I swear I created a ticket just now. I did. Oh, it already existed. Well, that's good. Okay, so that one is done. We can close that issue. And the previous one is this, which is also done. And we can close that issue. All right, now, enough of this nonsense. This one. Should be in progress. And we may as well set up for mobile stuff. Pixel 7. Emulator, please. Thank you so much. Very happy about that. That can go away now. I don't need to continue with the Go right now. I do need some Flutter to be happening. Bucket UI. One of these days I'll upgrade my Flutter version. Oh, building a bit slowly tonight. Okay, now we need to go to the walkthrough part. And we have a dummy for that set up here. Actually, not walkthrough, onboarding. Okay, this part. So UI, walkthrough, fund projects. So walkthrough projects. What kind of projects are you interested in? Yeah. This is one of the first components I ever did when I was still figuring out about Flutter, so it probably needs a bit of updating. Class underscore walkthrough projects view state. What? What? Oh man. Okay, this is very different. Oh, okay. This is the old way of doing it. All right. So not using the hooks thing. So we're going to need to change a couple of things. We need to add a knowledge of preferences to the user object. And users have preferences in their attributes now. Which is not required. And I guess it's going to be like an extra preferences object. So maybe freezed class user preferences with user preferences factory user preferences equals user preferences. It's not an arcane syntax at all. Factory user preferences from JSON map string and dynamic JSON is user preferences from JSON. Oh, it's all very scary and ugly. Okay. Then we're probably going to have a list of... I upgraded Gradle and I think it broke my app, so I have to roll it back. Another thing I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. Gradle updates always break things, like they always do. Gradle updates and Java version updates. It's almost inevitable. And then one will depend on the other, and you can have one but not both, and ugh. Painful, utterly painful. Give me cargo any day. All right, so user preferences, and really the only thing we know for sure about that is categories, right? So if we look at API user integration, and we look for prefs, we're going to have project categories, and that's going to have a list of numbers. So that's going to have project list of... actually, it won't be... It'll be called project categories, but it will be a list of... They call them lists, right? You still hear Ted whining in the background. Honestly, what a dog. List of what? List of int. Is that a thing? List of number? Oh, just list? Really? The previous update, I didn't have any trouble, and I actually think it sped up the build. It was still painfully slow, but this time it would build and just give me an error with a less than helpful error message. When have error messages ever been helpful? Teddy, honestly. Oh, we got ads. Classes can only mix in mixins and classes. What kind of error message is that? But the main problem is that I haven't run the build yet, so I need to do that. So we go dart run build runner build. Yeah, delete them. Okay. Now we're looking like we don't have any errors, so that's good. And then yeah, it's just called preferences. So we go down here and we go preferences, which is a user preferences. The Rust ones are pretty good, I find. JS ones are okay once you figure out how to interpret them. Java ones I think would be a bit more helpful if I just said failed instead of the message puke it throws into the console, yeah. Rust occasionally goes completely wild though with the error message, but usually it's fine. Hey, Sir Mr. Burchek, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so we need to run that build again. And hopefully all our errors should disappear. And we should be able to accept a preferences object if it shows up. Now, the next part of the puzzle is we need a completely new model for category. Category or categories model, they're all singular, right? No, actually we've got posts there. So maybe it should be categories, because we want a collection of categories. I believe that's correct. Posts and projects both do that. So let's write posts. I mean, categories is going to be a super simple return, but we may as well get it right. Okay, so let's write this to categories dot. Actually, I should have copied, but I didn't. So let's open that. Do all that. This is all code generation stuff that Dart has. Kind of annoying. Freezed annotation, sure, why not? I don't know what INTL is used for. I actually don't know. Let's just ignore that for now. And then we do have attributes. What does a category attribute entail? API category model response. New category resource. Description, string, name, string, created at, and deleted at. And an ID, of course. Yesterday I was working on my pet project. Rust sucks a lot. I've stuck at passing MSPC TX channel to thread that spawns by Tokyo Spawn. Yeah, it's fun. It does take a bit of getting used to. I do a lot of that for the robot. Kind of chucking around readers and writers, transmitters and receivers, whatever you call them, channels. This kind of stuff. Eloquent main. So we have a bunch of channels that we use. Actually, like 2 or 3. Some for incoming, some for outgoing, and a couple that get used for the OIDC flow. It definitely took some getting your head around. I've got, I don't know how many different spawns here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it took a while. It took a while of figuring all that out. I'm kind of glad I did, but yeah. Oh, he's very sad because he wants to go and sit on the couch, but I didn't trust her.
Oh, dear.
Yep, I'm a bad man.
How dare you rub the dog with his blanket?
I know.
You need your blanket.
Oh, now the nice human's going to come and be nice to Ted, so everything's fine now. Okay, so, right, so we were fixing categories. Here we go, categories. So category attributes. Why I didn't use find and replace shall forever remain a mystery. Mum to the rescue, exactly. Datetime created at is a yes. Updated at, I think I just said deleted at, didn't I? Did I close that file? I really hope not. I closed that file. I did. API category resource. Description, name, created at, deleted at. Okay. Date time, updated at. This can just be deleted at. User ID, no. Doer ID, no. Hang on. Required string description name. Yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so that's correct. Let's change everything in here to from post to category. And relationships, no, there aren't any. Links, almost certainly not. Maybe, we'll see. ID, yes. Category attributes, yes. And type, yes. Then we got post data, reusing code like a boss. Okay. JSON key included from JSON, include 2 days. Sure, why not? Oh, no, we don't need this. These are all helper functions. All helper functions that we do not need. Right, class categories. Why I didn't do a find and replace on that, I'll never know. Okay, list category data, that's not quite right. Categories, yeah. Okay, let's see if that'll build. Maybe not, but we'll find out. Oh, no, it went bad. Classes can't be declared inside other classes. That sounds bad. What did I do? Oh yeah, that doesn't look great, does it? Keep trying to run cargo. This is not Rust. God damn it. Okay, that looks slightly better. Now, how do we get this? We need to run it. We need a provider, right? So RWR. That is not what we want. Repository, they're called. Current user repository, post repository. Let's use that one as an example. And copy it to feed. No, not feed. It's walkthrough, right? Category. I should put these in a more central location, but that's task for another day. Okay, bucket model user, probably not. Riverpod, oh, maybe we'll see. Riverpod annotation, yes. Bucket API, probably yes. Auth repository, yes. Posts, no. And do a no. Category repository. Not being a very good Vim user tonight. Access token, return fetch. Sure. Categories. Get categories. Still need a comprehensive approach to client errors. That true words were never spoken. Don't need the helpers, really, on the whole. Might at some point need some kind of helper. Maybe I should keep one of these just as an example. Maybe. Okay, we should be able to run the builder again. Hopefully. Looks like we can. All right. And we don't use the user, so that's fine. We'll do that one more time. Honestly, I really want to be working on my game. This is taking discipline. I'm trying to be disciplined here. Oh, did Wardrobe get back to me? He did not. Who's going to check to see if the Steam Play Together thing worked on Linux? Okay. Now, we have put together some of the boilerplate. Oh, and I've said return posts, and that is definitely not happening. Okay. Any other weird mentions to post? Oh, yeah, just down there. That doesn't matter. Cool. So, back to our weird looking... what's the problem? What? Oh, man, the Dart... Honestly, the Dart LSP is dreadful. Wonder if I should do an update. It's been a while. Probably should, eh? Lazy update. I'll probably break everything. You watch. And then Mason. Bunch of different shit in there. Okay, quick restart. And we'll look for walkthrough. Build a community, walkthrough projects view, that one. Okay, we're going to convert this to a hook consumer widget. And then we will, onboarding projects is correct. Override that. No, we don't need that. We do need a build function. We'll think about these ones because they're form fields, but I don't know. I don't know just yet. Init state? Probably not. Comment that out. Form on changed we might need, and then build needs to be needs to accept a widget. No, widget ref. There we go, and we need a sample of repository being used because I've forgotten how to do it. Ref listen auth repository provider. Ref watch. Yeah. Categories repository provider, right? So that's in build. ref watch category repository provider. Let me just see. This one's actually a bit simpler. I might keep that open as an example. Actually, no, that's not even that's not even a hook consumer. God damn it. Give me an example. Post container? No. I think feed is probably the simplest one. Well, it's huge, but yeah. Okay, so ref watch. And then we need to switch. And that, yeah, okay. Just take that general pattern. Oh, we're going to need that scaffold, but that's okay. Blah, 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 blah. I just don't enjoy Dart that much, I got to say. Categories. Wait, is that final? Yeah. For some reason, it doesn't auto format on save, which is very annoying. Async data final value when value does not equal null, single child scroll view. But I think we actually need scaffold. Yeah, and then we got async error. So is feed within a single child? Is feed within a scaffold from another thing? Nope, just doesn't have a scaffold. It must be. It must be within a, yeah, it's within main or something. Or main view. Yeah, main view. Ah, again. Thank you. One of these days I'll get to the bottom of why this happens. It was a very serious freeze. I was looking off into the distance. There we go. Okay. Ooh, my portrait monitor is flickering. It's concerning, deeply concerning. It's an old monitor. One of these days it's just going to die in a shower of sparks. Who's on for the team today? We got Clayman. Clayman gets the shout out. Not to mention Booyah. Similar problems? Yeah, I think this one's just age. It's like 7, 8 years old now. I probably could update its firmware. I'm not sure I'd even know how. I'd probably have to use a USB, I suppose. Okay. So let's just knock out all of this. Actually, I needed that error stuff, probably. Maybe. I doubt it. Okay. And then we go scaffold. Which is very long. It's a very long component that hasn't been broken up very much at all. Because it's very old and I was still experimenting back then. Okay. Oh my god. It's not going to format yet because there are still errors and Dart LSP can't cope with that. Okay. I think actually I probably should return scaffold on each of these, but let's just see what happens. Oh. Okay, so it's going to return the form. What's the first issue? Set state isn't defined. Yeah, because we don't have state. We've got hooks. And I need an example of hooks because it's been a while since I've done one. I wrote myself some notes. That's convenient. Well, actually, I wrote notes for anyone who had to maintain the project. Yep. React to changes without using watch. No, don't need that. What about the hooks? What about the hooks? Location picker. What about this one? Ah, here we go. Use state. Ba-ba-da. And what kind of state were we trying to set? This is the wrong file. Set state interests, right. So this is where we need to use the category list, which means we need to build a category list. I'm inclined to think that maybe we should just issue a request every time they tap on one of these. Do we have a user object at this point? I really hope we do. I think we do. Yeah, we do. So how do we arrange this? I think... Oh yeah, we're going to have an image associated with each category too, but time enough for that. This could take a while. So on change is going to be our use state. The thing is, we need an equivalency of ID to name. So rather than do it this way where we're hard coding everything, we need to do it via a loop. It would be nice to get the value of value. Let's try and get rid of all of the errors. And build it, and then use the debugger to have a look at what's coming back across the wire. So that we can make some decisions and also test that that's actually working. Excuse me. Oh God. I really did hard code all this. Oh, there's a lot of them. F. Indeed. F indeed. What was the first line of that in the component? It was something like container, right? Oh, come on, really? You got to give me something. I think it was container. Oh no, padding. Loading isn't defined for walkthrough projects view. We import that, don't we? It's a component. Marked as immutable, but one of its instance fields aren't final. And this one, probably. Mock all this out. Can't define the const constructor because it's initialized with a non-constant value. Okay, we are done with that. It looks like ads are floating through. All right. Now, I can run that and I can debug it now. So I need my debugger, which is where? Give me a URL. There it is. Boop-a-doo. Debugger. Oh, that's very tiny. Okay, and we look for walkthrough projects view. That has not been reloaded. Oh, okay. Can't invoke a non-const constructor where a const expression is expected. Try using a constructor or factory that is const. Which bit of it is const? Oh, there. Okay. Now, we go to the profile again and we go here. All right, I have to actually put a breakpoint in. And I want to know what the value of value is. So I guess somewhere here. Can I put one there? Or does that not work? There, I guess. All right. Okay, so now I get to run that. by visiting walkthrough. Oh, it's onboarding, right? Which is funny because I just called it walkthrough projects view. Do we have a value for value? We do not. So go to the next one. No? I thought it would skip to there. It did not. I want to know what value is. How do I do that? Oh, we got an error. Oh, that's why we never hit that block. So what was the error? This one. Okay, let's see what happens. Paused in the debugger on a breakpoint. It's paused here apparently. I don't think value will still be null. I do believe. Now we're on error. But it won't tell me what the error is, I'm sure. Maybe I should put one here. The error is an exception. Something else happened. So what response did I get? God damn it. So if we go to categories, repository, if our status code does not equal 200 and we need a breakpoint there. Category repository so that we can see what gets sent back. Yeah. Exception, something else happened. Damn. Was it not? Oh, because I reloaded. Ugh. Category repository. Okay, put one there and one there. Still not, no. Why, what? Why are you not? Do what I ask, damn it. Okay, reload, restart rather. Get to the page just before the page. Ugh, it's frustrating. But we shall conquer. Why can I not even switch screen now? Oh, we're in resize mode. Okay. Category repository. We've got the breakpoints already. There's no breakpoints in walkthrough view, right? No. Okay. So these are the ones we're interested in. So in theory, I should stop on one of those. In practice, who the hell knows? Okay, that looks promising. Aha. Okay, our status code is 404. Cool. So does it not know about the route? Not found. Why am I getting a 404? Categories, is that not the route? Oh. we haven't deployed. This is hitting the dev server. It doesn't know about that. All right. I am apparently a genius. Okay. Let's make that happen. Question is, doesn't that happen on commit? I thought it did. No, actually, maybe you have to run the database migrations from local. Let's have a look. Bucket API. Actually, FG bucket API. Actions. It failed. Why? Linting? Of course. What is your problem? Timed out. Sure. Do. Are you going to time out again is the question. Hopefully not. I don't know if this migrates the database. I have this memory that it doesn't. Let's see what's in the action. Well, it's testing. Really, how long can it possibly take to lint? Why are you timing out? The output format GitHub Actions is deprecated. Please use colored line number. Timeout exceeded. Try increasing it by passing timeout option. What the hell, man? All right. Well, let's have a look at our format. Bucket, API, GitHub, workflows, lint. No. Deploy. Yeah. With version latest, the thing is, I didn't. Golang CI lint action v4. Simple example. V6 apparently. Okay, well, let's try upgrading. Setup Go is up to V5. Yep. I don't know if version latest is necessarily safe, but let's try it. And does it migrate the database? Looks like it might do. Oh, no, that's for the test. Update task definition, deploy task definition. Yeah. Doesn't seem like it messes with the database, but I can do that myself from local. All right, let's push that. Upgrade linter. See if that helps. It's all very boring watching this grunt work, but hey, it's what I have to do. It's what I have to do. Oh, camera's frozen again. Let's see, what now? Context loading failed to load packages, failed to load with Go packages, context deadline exceeded, timeout exceeded. So same problem. What is the timeout that we can specify? With args, timeout equals, well, 30 minutes seems a bit excessive. Okay. All right, with args, timeout, let's say 5 minutes, shall we? Or 10? At the most 15. If it's taking more than 15 minutes, that's excessive. Try a timeout. So this will deploy the application code, but I still need to migrate the database. Which I can do from local. Assuming I remember how. It's been a while. But I think I just set it up so that it was all fairly brain dead, because for this exact eventuality. So I didn't have to worry too much. Hey, Justosavi, how you doing? Do I pronounce that right? It could be Justosafi or Justosophie. I think the former. We're troubleshooting linters. It's terribly exciting. I don't know how to say it. Just is good. Hey, there you go. I like this solution. I approve. Oh, come on. Oh, hang on. Something worked. Found no issues. Thank you. Finally. Timeouts, for goodness sake. Okay, and we're testing. Blah, blah, blah. I've shared several Golang tiers. Yeah. There's this interminable version juggling between Go and Golang CI Lint or whatever it's called. And yeah, I just upgraded it, so hopefully it works now. Go test. Hopefully should pass. And we're happy. Okay, and we're deploying. And we're deploying. And we're deploying. Rather slowly. Oh God, I hope Trevi doesn't fart at me now. How's the bevying? It's good. I've been having a lot of fun actually re-implementing a 1982 game, which I'd kind of rather be doing tonight, but I have to do this instead. But yeah, it's good. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like I'm learning a lot, serving my apprenticeship, trying to figure out all the bits and pieces. It's proceeding quite nicely. What's it called? The graphics are definitely program art, but that's fine. I managed to set up some level loading so that I can define them in a file now. I'm learning debugging frame rate issue isn't always simple. Yeah, I bet. So it gradually gets bigger. I take my hat off to the people that originally defined Qbert because they did it in assembler on very, very small processors. I can't tell if I'm getting any better at it or if I just roughly know what the behavior is. I've noticed that these don't chase me as much as they should. I have to fix that. It's obviously a pathing bug. I have to run, have a nice stream? No worries. This is where we stop being Qbert and do something else entirely. Have a good day. Okay, are we done? No, we haven't done. We failed for some reason. Oh, because of... Oh my God, look at the issues. It's been so long since I updated. Oh, man. Oh, this could take forever. Okay, let's look at them. Holy crap. BusyBox, libcrypto, libSSL, SSL client, bucket API binary, net IP, fixed in 1224, 1225. Well, I guess we're going to have to do some upgrades. Hey, M3 Moria, how you doing? Or is it me, Moria? I was playing a little game that I wrote in Bevy while I waited for this to build. I'm not sure which bit you were referring to. Right now I'm working on a volunteer application I contribute to. Struggling. Yeah, I am struggling. which the back end of which is written in Go, and I've just discovered that because I haven't updated it in a while, the Alpine image I use is full of vulnerabilities, and I have to upgrade it. Second one. So yeah. So sadly, I have to fix some things. So what is the latest version of Go Alpine that I could potentially use? Let's look that up. Alpine Go. What do I currently use? Oh God, Flashbang, sorry. We've got 123 RC2. What am I using? Docker file. Whoa, no. And I thought I was done with the back end. I am definitely not done with the back end. API, Docker file. What am I using? Hang on, let me just... I don't put any keys or anything in here, do I? Let me just check this Docker file. I don't think I should have any constants in here that shouldn't be in here. No, I think we're pretty clean. Okay. Now, fancy, I start school this fall for software engineering, so hopefully this will make sense with time. Well, I mean, there's no guarantees because this is not necessarily awesome. Okay, Bookworm. We use Bookworm for the dev image. Just leaks and memes what could go wrong. I probably already have a couple times. I try to be careful though. We use Bookworm, we use Postgres 15, and then later we use Alpine for the builder and the production image. Okay, so I should be able to upgrade those, and most of those image problems should go away. Let's go with, what, 1225? We've got 1223 at the moment. So where are the images in Alpine? Fixed version, BusyBox is 136.1. libcrypto 3.3.0. So basically what this is a Trivy is a security scanner that looks at a Docker image and says, hey, you've got a bunch of stuff in there that has vulnerabilities and they've been published to this international database. You should fix it. And I go, oh, really? I just fixed it. But actually, I haven't fixed it for several months. So Alpine 3.2.0 is what we're using. And what we would get is... I don't really want to use an RC image. Can I use this? What version of Alpine do we get? We get Go 1225. Yeah, let's try it with that. And see how many things we can get rid of. Oh, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. So 1225, right? 1225 Bookworm and Alpine 3.2. Oh. Alpine 3.20, Alpine 3.20. What do you get if you ask for RC2 1.23? 3.20 still. Maybe they've fixed those though. So let's go for the later versions of the same image and see what we get. So 1225, 1225, 1225. All right, with just those changes, is that enough? Let's see if we get some difference. Upgrade. Upgrade. What am I upgrading? I'm upgrading Docker upgrade images to address Trivy failures. Now let's see if we can get some kind of fix happening. Otherwise, I'm not quite sure which. I might have to go through and manually fix them, which would be super annoying, and or ignore them. They're a medium severity, which is not too bad. And often you'll go, what do you get with image 1213? You get a better dependency tree. Yeah. Yes, exactly. All of your tools are pestering you. Then we got critical for Go, which was fixed in one, 2, 2, 4. So that at least should go away. And this should go away. Those will go away. Yeah, so some of it will vanish. Often you'll go to these sites and it's like, yeah, actually, this would only be exploitable if the attacker already had access to your network or something like that. And you're like, yeah, I don't really care. But it's still important to know about. Yeah, most of these should go, hopefully. Go, so to speak. All right, so let's see if it's building. Oh my God, there's so much stuff. Let's see what the difference is. Kind of wish that I ran Trivy in one of these steps. Because having to wait for the test is annoying. Play more KiwiBit. I've got this, I implemented, after I finished this, I implemented the thing where you have to change the color twice. I just haven't uploaded it yet. We're getting there. But I've made a way for it to gradually build up the number of enemies and increase the difficulty. We're getting somewhere. Oh, we got ads. Ah, damn it. No. Damn it. Whee. All right, where are we up to? Okay, publish image. Oh, Trivia already worked. Oh, wow. That was an easy upgrade. Nice. AWS SDK for JavaScript went into maintenance mode. Please migrate your code to use AWS SDK for JavaScript v3. I don't use that, I don't think. Oh, maybe this v1 thing. Oh, hurry up. Relevant XKCD. Which one? Yes. Yes, compiling. Or in my case, playing my own game, dog fooding. Come on, task definition. You can do it. I believe in you. Now, I will run the database migration off screen just to see if there's any reveals in there that shouldn't be in there, but I can't see why there would be. Scripts, what have we got? Bootstrap DB, no. Migrate, I think I've got instructions somewhere here. I think I was that clever. I left instructions to my own self. System integration test, nope. Local databases, nope. I guess I didn't. So I've got Bootstrap DB, no. Create DB, no. Drop and recreate DB. Reset dev. Migrate. Run build.sh, yeah. Let me see what's in migrate. Oh yeah, this uses AWS. Reassign owned by bucket, migrate to bucket, database URL. Yeah, this is the kind of thing. Okay, we got to deploy. Nice. So let's run migrate and see what happens. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo, ba-doo-ba-doo. Just need to write build shell first. We'll just run this off screen to see what happens. And if nothing bad happens, then I will move it on screen. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Unable to locate credentials. Yes, you are correct, because I have not done my AWS sign-in, which I definitely need to. Oh, really? Oh, shoot. Sorry, dude. Yes, you are correct. Now, let me see. Yes, I need to do my sign-in, blah, blah. It is... it is a thing that I used to use. It's not granted. I don't think I use granted on this PC. Oh, I do have granted. But I don't use it. I use the thing that's in Zish. Oh, my Zish has an RDS thing. And what the hell is it called? We use Assume at work. But I haven't done it from here in so long. Let's look it up. Oh, my Zish AWS plugin. Wasn't trying to get your attention with my stupid... No. Very much a VIP. Update state, clear state, ASP. That's right. ASP bucket bastion, so we're cleared for the bastion, and then we should be able to run the migrate, right? The SSO session associated with profile has expired or is otherwise invalid. You are correct. So you need to go AWS SSO login profile bucket Bastion. Okay, you don't care. I don't care if you see that because you can't interact with it in any meaningful way. I do care if you see that. So we'll move that off screen. And we get one password happening. Doop-a-doo-ba-doo-boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I am in the wrong browser profile because I have many of them. Bucket, AWS, SSO portal. There we are. Oh, god damn it. Did I change that password too? Oh, frustrating. Everything takes so long when you only work on something once in a blue moon. So annoying. What did I use? What did I use? I hate that. And my business profile has two-factor. Whenever I need to switch over, I'm like, where did I put my stupid phone? Speaking of which, it might be time to go and find my phone. I might need it. Damn. What did I use? It's not. I use really long passphrases because I'm paranoid. It is not that. Okay, I need to go through a reset, which means I need my phone, which means I will be making a cup of tea and I'll be right back. Okay. I have tea. I have my phone. Puppy cam, but no puppies. Yeah, they're all on the couch. They finally got their way. Okay, so do I need to reset that password or do I just need to reset? Can I use my phone to dodge that whole process? I think I have to reset it. Operating off screen, I do apologize. Okay. Having trouble signing in. Yes, I think that's official. Enter your email address to get started. Sending email. Excellent. View my account. Ask your administrator to help recover your account. I'm the administrator. Oh boy. Let's see if I'm signed in on the mobile version. That is definitely not the case. What other options do I have at my disposal? Was I really using that different a password? So weird. Have I tried turning it off on and off again? This is really sad because I have been so consistent with my password management for this organization, but I don't know what the master was. It's been too long. What are the other administrators? I wonder if I'm signed in on my work computer. I shouldn't be. And even then, it would just make me enter the password again. Just check to rule it out. Time is the enemy of passwords. Nope. Not on that one. See, now I'm getting trapped into looking at work messages and I totally shouldn't be. Stop that. Bad. Very, very bad.
How many Mondays?
Not very many Mondays to go now.
What a waste of time.
Such waste of time. Okay. How do I proceed with this? Is there any chance I'm going to remember the password? Okay, just check. It's not this. No, it's not. And it's not that. And it's not. No, not best viewers. Losers. No, not timeout. God damn you. Ban. It's a fascinating stream of guess my password. It's always rather knife juggling. Oh, it's frozen in a very contemplative pose. I look like the thinker. All I do is flip the FPS from 30 to 60 and back again, and it comes back on. I have no idea why. I wonder how many attempts you get at this. I swear that was it, but it's not. So, who can unlock? I think Sheridan, maybe. Just trying to think. I think there's only 2 admins on the project. I have to remember who they are. But it would be much better if I could just remember the password I used. I don't suppose it would be on, or even if it was on the Mac Mini, I would still have to enter it again. Password reset with 1 admin. You can get a reset from support if there's no other person who can reset. Ha. Boy. Well, there's nothing for it. I have to request it. Hang on.
Change my password?
Pardon?
Did you change the password on my
How would I have access to your Samsung account?
I don't know. You popped it.
No, I didn't. I also can't get into the Bucket account, which is a bit frustrating.
Bucket account what?
Sorry?
The bucket account what?
The Bucket 1Password account.
Oh.
I think Sheridan is an admin. I'll have to ask him.
Reset.
I actually can't remember. I have to check Slack. The two admins on the project know both of them? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's any way around the mechanism for 1Password of having another admin reset it for you. The alternative is for me to reset the SSO password, or just to go in via IAM access, but I think all of those passwords are really good passwords. I'm too good for my own good. I might put an SOS out on Slack and see if anyone can reset it for me. It seems I will have to. Actually, I don't think it is the person I'm thinking of. And that's a problem. Oh, no, it is. I think I'm going to have to end stream because I think I need to do a little bit of research here and see if I can figure out all of this and get back on track. But thanks very much for hanging out and watching me stumble around trying to remember all my CI shit, which should be all of my ducks in a row, but is not. Don't know there's a great deal of point in rating out. Having alienated everybody who even attempted to watch. But that is just fine. I am unrepentant. Have an awesome evening. And I'll see you in somebody else's stream probably.